Hey everybody. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to export and turn in stuff through Cami. So let's say, for example, this is my assignment that my teacher gave me. Obviously, Cami on the left-hand side, you guys have a bunch of different tools. You could put a text box. So this is like my response, my work for this assignment. So you can draw on it. As you can see, there's a drawing there. You can highlight. You can input shapes. So I did some highlighting. I put in some shapes. I added some characters. And let me just add another text box. So let's say this is like, I'm just going to change the color and just say that the text is, this is my response, exclamation mark, whatever. So now you're done with your assignment and you're like, okay, what now? I need to turn this into to Mr. Meyer, to my teacher, whoever. How do I turn that in? Okay, so this is the steps you need to take. So now that you have your assignment done through Cami, on the top right-hand corner, you'll see a little arrow pointing down to a hard drive that says download. You're going to click on download. It's going to bring up this pop-up menu that says download into your computer. You could do it onto your Google Drive or your computer. It's really up to you. You want to download it with annotations. So I'm going to call it my work. And I'm going to call it, sure, I'm going to call it my work now, whatever, just so I can identify it right away. Obviously, you might want to call it, depending on the assignment, the assignment name, and then you're going to begin the export, which you're going to click on the very bottom. This is going to download the assignment with all of your annotations on it. So any writing that you did, anything that you marked up on that assignment, highlighting, comments, whatever, will be downloaded onto your computer. Now, if you're using a Chromebook, this file will appear under your downloads. I actually have my downloads going directly into my desktop. So as you can see on my desktop, I have a file on the right-hand corner called My Work Now. So that's the one that I'm going to try to turn in. So if I open up an internet browser and I try to go on the web, so let's say I go to my classroom, right? So now I'm a student. So I go to classroom.google.com. Now this is me using a student account basically. So I'm a student in my own class. As you can see on the left hand side, I'm only enrolled for one class, which is period 2, which is okay. So if I want to input an assignment for this particular class, I'm going to go on classwork. And as you can see, everything that is bright pink, that means those are the assignments that I have not done. Anything that is dulled out in gray, those are the assignments that I already turned in and I got a score for. So I want to submit an assignment that I haven't done. So let's say, for example, I want to submit the assignment number 4, adding and subtracting integers, which again doesn't have anything to do with this, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to select on View Assignment, the bottom left, and then you're going to see this screen right here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. So you can see like the process. On the top right hand corner, you will see the little icon that says add or create. Now this add or create, you will need to add or create your assignment into there before you can mark it as done. Some people are turning in assignments, meaning like turning in nothing. So right, people click mark as done, even though you have done it and maybe you already did the work, it doesn't mean that it actually is submitted or added onto Google Classroom. So you have to add the work to Google Classroom before you can mark it as done. Okay, to do that, you're going to select add or create on the top right hand corner. And then it's going to give you a bunch of options: Google Docs, slides, sheets, drawings. This is to create something. You don't want to do that because it's already created through Cami. You're going to select the file, which is a little paperclip. Now, once you select file, it's going to go straight into your recent files, right? So right there, I can see my work PDF. But if it doesn't pop up, you're going to select the upload tab, which is the second one, and you're going to select browse from your computer. If you're using your Chromebook, the little Chromebook dialog will appear, and your work will most likely be under My Downloads on the left hand side. So if you're using a Chromebook, it'll most likely be under My Downloads. Since I'm downloading stuff on the desktop for me, I select the desktop and I'm looking for the assignment, which I called My Work Now. As you can see, this is My Work Now, which is like the one that's right there in the middle highlighted. I'm going to select open that assignment, and it's going to take it from my computer into Google Classroom. And as you can see on the top right hand side, now my work is uploaded. So now my teacher will have my work if I select turn in. If I would have selected turn in before, it would have been like turning in a blank sheet of paper, which you don't want because you're going to get a 0. So now I'm going to go ahead and select turn in. Are you sure you want to turn in the assignments? Yes, I do. So I turn in the assignment. As you can see, if you want to double check to make sure that it's a correct one, I'm going to go ahead and open it. and you can see all the annotations that I made with Kami, right? You can see the title, my work for this assignment, all the drawings that I made, this is my response, yada, yada, yada. The second page, the third page, and the highlighting that I did and the drawing that I did for this particular assignment. And then finally, that is basically it. You will wait for your teacher to grade it, and then you will receive your grade momentarily. Okay, I hope this video was helpful. Good luck.